Roxo Media House.
What's up, Frog fans? I'm Soni Misi.
I'm Major Everhart.
And I'm Namdi Obiazor with the TCU football team.
We're honored to be here at the Roxo Media House inside the Flying T Club studio to host this edition of Frogs Today.
In today's show, baseball takes center stage as the Frogs start their Super Regional today at Lupton.
Plus, look back at the history-making performance by second baseman Tre Richardson.
And we check in on Pro Frog, who continues to make TCU proud. Today's show starts after a quick word from our sponsors. Stay tuned.
At Higginbotham, we put people first. So we simply start by listening to you. Whether you're searching for customized insurance, HR, or financial solutions to protect your home, car, health, business, or employees, our specialists are here to serve you, the people you care about, and your success. Higginbotham. Insurance, HR, and financial services. Inspired by you.
Welcome back into the Flying T Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm your host, Major Everhart. The Horned Frog baseball team has been on an absolute tear through the NCAA tournament so far. They start their Super Regional at home today at 4. Frog Ball is hosting Indiana State because of a scheduling issue. We'll have more on that in a minute. But first, let's look back at TCU's record-setting performance in Arkansas. In Game 2 of the regional tourney, several lightning delays couldn't stop TCU's hot bats. The Frogs beat the Razorbacks 20-5, and Tre Richardson had himself a day. He hit 3 home runs, including 2 grand slams, and ended the game with an NCAA postseason record-tying 11 RBIs.
I mean, truly, it was, at least as cliche as it sounds, it was just trying to help the team out. I mean, honestly, I just got lucky and came up with bases loaded twice. But, when do you ever see that happen when you come up with a bases loaded 2 times in a row? It was just something where, I didn't even know that I tied the record until I'm going onto the field until, I think it was the top of the ninth. We were we were the visiting team, so it was the bottom of the ninth. I was going onto the field, and everybody's congratulating me. I'm like, this game's not over. Like, why are y'all congratulating me right now? And they were like, yeah, you just tied the record. I'm like, ain't no way. And what's funny is I actually saw Shay, the guy who, I tied with. He was at Baylor, obviously, and one of our old teammates actually got married in January, so I saw him in a wedding in January. So it's just a little ironic, but it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool moment. It's very surreal, and to do it 2 times and back to back at bats, that was unbelievable. I don't have words. Still don't have words for it.
The Frogs are firing on all cylinders heading into today's game. They scored 32 runs in their last 2 games against Arkansas while holding the Razorbacks, a number 3 national seed, to just 9 runs.
As a unit, we're just playing really well right now. Just starting to click right now, with that lineup. It's really good timing.
Guys staying in the routine and you can't really bottle it up. If you could, you'd be a millionaire. But I think the main thing is just keeping them fresh and let them have fun.
We're just keeping our nose down and just keep grinding. We're just trying to, treat everything like just a normal game. When you're rolling, you just don't really think about it too much. You just go out there and just kind of react and play the brand of baseball you know how to play.
Everybody right now is either really good, hot, or both. And I think they're both. They have some guys in the order that can do some damage. I think they have a 3.83 ERA, so they can really pitch it. They have over a 987 fielding percentage, which is really, really good. Top probably 10 in the country. So if you pitch it and play defense, that always travels, kind of like in football where defense travels. It's the same thing with college baseball. If you can pitch and defend, you're going to be in every game. So, and they've won 45 games. You don't luck into winning 45 games. So, they're going to be a really, really good opponent. I'm excited to be able to compete against them.
Really good ball club. They're really excited to go play them. They're a really good club. I think a veteran group. Really excited for the opportunity to play them. So it'll be awesome.
I know that Larry Bird went there, but we're going to talk about it today. They're a really good club. If they weren't, they wouldn't be here. So I'm excited to compete, and we'll probably talk about it today, and then make the game plan, and then let's go out and execute this weekend.
And congrats to Cole Klecker, Anthony Silva, and Carson Bowen for being named to the Collegiate Baseball Freshman All-American team. When we come back, we have even more Frog Ball. We'll go deeper into why TCU is hosting this weekend's Super Regional. Plus, we'll hear from the Frog fans who helped spur a movement to help the Indiana Special Olympics and how you can help right after this.
Simply the best barbecue in Fort Worth. Dine in, catering, or drive-through.
2900 Montgomery, just off I-30. Remember, the best barbecue in Fort Worth is at Railhead Smokehouse.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm Soni Misi. We have a quick update on the TCU track team. The men's 4x400 relay team is competing at the NCAA championships this week, but they failed to advance to the finals. Still, they had an incredible year, earning All-American honors. They won the Penn Relays and earned bronze at the Big 12 Outdoor Championships. Congrats, fellas. Don't forget, tickets are now on sale for football, soccer, and volleyball. We need y'all's support next fall. And if you haven't heard, when we take on Colorado on September 2nd in our season opener, kickoff will be at 11 a.m., and it'll be Fox's big noon kickoff game of the week. That means the whole nation can watch us beat primetime. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we told you TCU baseball is hosting the Super Regional. The reason behind the move was a scheduling conflict at Indiana State University. The Indiana Special Olympics are also taking place this weekend in Terre Haute. The school was worried they couldn't pull off both events at the same time, given the hotel accommodations, and staff needed to host those two events. When Frog fans Ray Cartwright and Kyle Malloy, the guys behind the Lepton Drinking Club, heard about the issue, they thought of a way to help ease the pain. They jumped on social media and asked the Frog faithful to donate to the Indiana Special Olympics organization, and clearly it worked.
There was a few Twitter followers of ours kind of throwing things back and forth like, how can we support this community with this big disappointment? And around the same time, within a matter of minutes, 3 or 4 folks that were following us kind of shared an idea about, could we support Special Olympics? And that's kind of when the idea, again, I'm not taking credit for the idea, but hey, let's share it. Let's not keep this between a few people. Let's share this among our mediocre following of 3,000, which again, not a ton, but why not send it out and get other people involved? The first number that came in yesterday was around 23,000, and we received an update today that it had eclipsed the $30,000 mark, which honestly, again, I want to go back to, this was nothing that we did outside of sending a tweet. It's all of the donors that go, hey, I believe in this, I'm going to send some money in.
Just to see everyone, the Frog fam, really wrap their arms around this and just give it so much love and support. It's been awesome to see. And I mean, this also goes to the college baseball community as a whole. Me personally, I have a cousin that has Down syndrome, and she is just the most incredible human being, most compassionate, loving person you'll ever meet. A lot of the tweets that we've gotten sent to us are people sharing their personal testimonies and their personal stories. There's a guy in North Carolina who's on the board for Special Olympics out there, and his son competes for Special Olympics. And I mean, just sent a picture of him. He's got like 10 medals on, just happy as can be.
Well done, guys, and thank you to everyone who donated. Our athletic director, Jeremiah Donati, also announced that $1 from each transaction at the concession stands will also go to the Indiana Special Olympics organization. If you'd like to help, please visit our website, frogstoday.com, for a link. When we return, we'll check in with a former Frog who now plays professional soccer in Orlando. We'll hear from Messiah Bright right after this.
John's Grill is the newest venture from John Bennell and the Bennell's Restaurant Group. A ranch-to-table concept featuring food, beer, and spirits from around the great state of Texas. Our menu is designed by Chef Sean Alvarez and features 2 chef-inspired burgers, the Fatty and the Flatty, plus a brisket menu perfect for your casual night out. Fast casual service in a fun, relaxed, family-friendly environment, featuring 11 big screen TVs for you to catch the big game on. Our mixology team has created a craft cocktail and beer menu featuring local spirits and brews from across Texas. John's Grill, home of the Players Club show each week, 2905 West Berry Street in Fort Worth, or online at johnsgrill.com.
The Flying T Club provides the everyday TCU fan and alum the ability to specifically support TCU student athletes. Flying T Club offers 3 levels of memberships. The Flying T Club is a nonprofit organization supporting the brand development of TCU student athletes through a series of unique event-based networking opportunities, which are exclusive to our members. These events provide a great social engagement tool for our members and student athletes alike. Follow them on Instagram at Flying T Club or online at flyingtclub.com.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm your host, Namdi Obiazor. Pro Frogs continue to shine all over the country. Today we're putting the spotlight on a former TCU soccer star, Messiah Bright. We caught up with her in Houston as the Orlando Pride took on the Houston Dash last weekend.
Yeah, I think it's been, kind of sort of a difficult transition just a little bit. I guess just trying to get the flow of the game, but I don't think it was a huge challenge. I think I settled in pretty well. My teammates helped me a lot with that adjustment, as well as the coaches, and they put a lot of belief in me. I just take it one day at a time and learning as much as I can. I had my 2 goals, but I haven't scored in the past few games, so just trying to figure out how I can get in those scoring opportunities more consistently. I want to win championships as well. In order to do that, we have to put numbers on the board, and that goes from the front line all the way to the defensive line. So I think it's just honing in on those key tactics that we always talk about as a group and just making sure that we're doing it, especially in scenarios as this. I think TCU has helped me, with my determination, my grit. I had a wonderful career at TCU, as long as, just playing amongst the best who are also pros in this league. So I think it just really, helped me stay on my front foot and helped me seek that determination that sometimes I may lose at times, but I can always go back to TCU and to my basics and know that I do have what it takes to, play in this league. I think TCU athletics is really on the map. Football had a great season this past year. Soccer also had a great season this past year, and also just other sports around. I think all the players are doing a fantastic job, and I think they're only climbing higher. I miss you guys. It's different going from another team to another, so I'm rooting for you guys. I can't wait to watch you guys succeed on the field and just see how far you guys get.
Bright says the transition to professional sports has been a challenge, but TCU has prepared her well. We're rooting for you, Messiah, and we can't wait to see you do more amazing things. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we have.
For everyone behind the scenes here at Roxo Media House, I'm Major Everhart.
I'm Namdi Obiazor.
And I'm Soni Misi. Thanks for watching, and as always, thank you for supporting TCU Athletics.
Go Frogs!
Roxo Media House.